Listen carefully. Your life looks the way it does because of your discipline level, not your talent, not your background, not your trauma, not your parents, not the economy, your discipline. That's it. That's the villain. That's the truth you keep running from. You don't lack motivation. You lack standards. You know exactly what to do. And every single day, you choose not to do it. You choose comfort. You choose excuses. You choose tomorrow. And then you act surprised when tomorrow turns into 5 years. Let me say something you don't want to hear. No one is coming to save you. No mentor, no perfect plan, no magical burst of motivation at 3 a.m., no viral video, no lucky break. If discipline doesn't show up, your dreams don't either. You say you want success, but your actions scream laziness. You say you want freedom, but you're addicted to comfort. You say you want to be great, but you negotiate with weakness every morning. And weakness always wins when you negotiate. Discipline is not sexy. It doesn't care about your feelings. It doesn't care that you're tired. It doesn't care that today was hard. It doesn't care that you're not in the mood. That's why it works. You think disciplined people are special? No. They just got sick of their own nonsense. They got tired of lying to themselves. Tired of starting and quitting. Tired of being almost. Tired of watching others pass them while they stayed planning. Let me be brutal. If you keep living the way you're living now, this is as good as your life gets. Same excuses, same regrets, same broken promises to yourself. And one day you'll wake up older, heavier, bitter, and angry at the world when the real reason is that you never did the work when it was uncomfortable. Discipline is doing the thing you hate like you love it. Every day, especially when nobody's watching, especially when there's no applause, especially when quitting would be easier. You don't rise to the level of your goals, you fall to the level of your habits. And right now, your habits are embarrassing. You scroll more than you build. You complain more than you execute. You consume more than you create. You talk more than you do. You want results without sacrifice, a body without pain, money without risk, respect without effort. That's fantasy, and fantasy is where average people die. Discipline is choosing pain now instead of regret later, because regret lasts longer. Every rep you skip, every hour you waste, every promise you break to yourself, you're teaching your brain that your word means nothing. And if you don't trust yourself, why should anyone else? Here's the coldest truth of all. You are exactly where you deserve to be. Not because you're bad, but because results are honest. They don't lie. They don't care about intent. They only respond to action. If you want a different life, you need a different version of yourself. And that version doesn't ask, how do I feel today? That version asks, what needs to be done? And does it anyway. Discipline is waking up when it hurts, training when you're tired, studying when you'd rather be entertained, showing up when quitting would feel justified. It's lonely, it's boring, it's repetitive, and that's why most people fail. But if you get this right, if you truly embrace discipline, everything changes. Confidence changes, your body changes, your bank account changes, your self-respect changes. Because nothing is more powerful than knowing, I do what I say I'm gonna do. So stop waiting to feel ready. Stop romanticizing your potential. Stop feeling sorry for yourself. Nobody owes you anything. Life is not fair. And discipline is the price of entry. Pay it, or stay exactly where you are. The choice is yours. Everything you think has meaning. Every hope you cling to, every dream you protect, every moment of comfort you call happiness. None of it matters when you are lying broken on the battlefield of your own life. None of it softens the impact. None of it changes the force with which reality collides with you. Time moves forward. The world does not slow down, and weakness is crushed without mercy. We all decay. We all fail. We all die. So tell me, does that make discipline meaningless? Does that mean there was no point in striving? No point in resisting comfort? No point in enduring pain? Would you say that of the men and women who came before you? Of those who worked while others slept? Of those who sacrificed comfort for progress? Of those who bled so their children would stand taller? Were their lives meaningless? No, they were not. Their lives had meaning because they chose discipline when it hurt, because they acted when quitting was justified, because they held the line when every instinct screamed to retreat. Their discipline became proof that weakness is not destiny. And what of you? You stand here alive, breathing, capable, yet paralyzed by ease. You hesitate, you delay. You bargain with tomorrow as if it owes you anything. Discipline does not promise happiness. It does not promise success. It promises only this, that when you fall, and you will fall moving forward. Because discipline is the decision to act despite fear, despite fatigue, despite doubt, despite the certainty that no one will applaud you. It is waking up knowing the outcome is uncertain and standing anyway. It is training a body that wants rest, sharpening a mind that wants distraction, forging character that wants escape. And when the pressure mounts, when excuses surround you, when comfort calls your name, that is the moment discipline is born. Not in confidence, not in motivation, but in defiance. Defiance against the voice that says, enough. Defiance against the weakness that says, later. Defiance against the world that rewards mediocrity. We do not know if our efforts will be remembered. We do not know if our struggle will be rewarded. We do not know if the cost will ever feel worth it. But we move forward anyway, because discipline is not about results. It is about refusal. Refusal to surrender your future to comfort. Refusal to let your potential rot unused. Refusal to die having never truly lived. And if we fall, if we fail, if we are broken by the weight of our own ambition, then let it be said, we did not kneel. Let it be said we did not soften. Let it be said we did not betray ourselves. Because disciplined men and women do not buckle. They do not yield. They do not wait for permission. When faced with the cruelty of reality, they push forward. They endure. They suffer. They rise. And when everything else is stripped away, comfort, certainty, hope, discipline remains. So stand. Not because it is easy, not because it is fair, but because this is the price of meaning. My disciplined do not retreat. My disciplined do not whimper. My disciplined move forward. They act. They commit. They rage against their own weakness, and they become something undeniable.